Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany and today we're going to be doing a sunset eye look tutorial, and we're going to be using the ABH Norvina Volume 1 palette. So let's get started. So first things first is I'm going to prep my eyelids with the ABH eye primer, and I'm going to put a little bit of that on, and we're going to use a sponge just to blend it in a little bit. But I usually tend to apply it with my fingers. Just don't need a lot because this is very pigmented, so I could probably use this for both eyes. I'll put a little dot here and there. And then I'll blend it out with my sponge. So usually when I do makeup looks, I usually do my eyes first and then I go in with my face products. But I already prepped my skin off camera, so when I am ready to do foundation, it's all set to ready to go. So I'm going to pick up the Norvina ABH Volume 1, and I'm glad it has a big huge mirror, because who doesn't like that? Like, look how flawless like this eyeshadow primer looks. I don't know if this gives it a little bit more reflection off the mirror. Anyways, so we're going to go in with one of my favorite brushes. It's just a basic blending brush from BH Cosmetics. And we're going to dip into C1, which is the pure white pigment. And we're going to dab that off. And I'm just going to use this all over the lid. So I'm going to do this eye on camera, I'm going to do this eye, and the rest of my face makeup off camera. So I'll just be focusing on this one for now. So since I want to do like a sunset type of vibe, we're going to use sunset colors. Mainly I'm going to be doing the pops of the oranges. Trying not to get this all in the camera. The pops of the oranges, the neon pink, maybe a couple purples. But let's just go in. We're going to use... We're going to use E3, which is like this darker mustard shade. And we're going to put this right into our crease. And we're going to use this as our transition shade. And these blend very easily, as you probably can see. Like flawless blending. And then we're going to go in with E2, which is the little bit darker orange, as there's really not too many oranges in the palette. We're going to go back in to the crease with this color, and we're going to gradually build this up a little bit, and then we're going to take a turn. Then you're going to see what I'm going to do. So I'm just going back in with the same shade again. You just want to make sure that's flawlessly blended out. No harsh lines. And like usual, I am impressed. I absolutely love this palette so much. So now here's the fun part. So we're going to actually start going into the crease a little bit more. And this is a Tarte brush that came in one of the holiday collections that recently came out. And I'm going to use this smaller blending brush. I'm going to put, this E4 into my crease. Now watch, this one's more neon, so it's going to be more pigmented. But watch what I'm going to do once I'm done with the shade. So let me make sure you guys can see as well. So I'm going to go back into it one more time, and we're going to do the same thing. And as you guys can see, it's starting to gradually build up more color, a little bit more vibrant, which is what we want. So I kind of blend that all out. I'm going to use another blending brush. I can't remember where this is from because it doesn't have a name on it. But we're going to go in with E3, which was that more muted brown color. We're going to mix a little bit with that orange shade, which is E2. and just lightly go on the edges just to blend this together a little bit more. Like, look how beautiful that is. Isn't that stunning? So now here's the fun part. So before we go back in and brighten it up a little bit, we're going to start a halo eye. And we're going to go in with, this is by Luxie, and this is a small tapered blending brush. And I'm going to actually start making my halo. Just want to look to make sure everything is blended nicely. And we're going to actually go in with the E4. And we're going to use the same exact neon shade we just used in the crease. And watch what we're going to do. And we're going to make this pigmented AF. We're going to go right here. And we're going to start blending this. And taking it into our crease just a hair. And we're going to do the same thing closer to the inner corner. So we can start making our halo eye. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be precise, but you guys can kind of see where I'm going with this now. We're going to go back in the same shade. And now we're going to start building it up a hair before we go into any other colors. And now, as you can see, you're starting to get that gradual effect. So we're going to go in now with our blending brush that we use, but it doesn't have too much product on it. And we're going to just blend it a little bit more before we go in with any other shades. As you guys can see, that's very nice and seamlessly blended. So now here's where the fun part comes in. Now we're going to put it more in depth, make it more vibrant. And I'm going to use this red just a little bit. And we're going to do the same thing we just did. Except now, we want to make it brighter. As you can see, doing the same thing that I just did with the red. We're going to go back in with that same blending brush and just lightly blend it together, a hair. So now that you can see that's blended, we're going to go in with this hot pink shade, and we're going to go where that red was. Just to build it up a little bit more, make it a little more intense. And now we're going to take a blending brush again, go back in, and get those edges. Then, for the final part, before we go and do the little halo, we're going to go in with that bright neon orange again, and we're going to dust off as much as we can. Again, there's not too much fallout, so that's okay. And we're going to go in, and we're going to use this to blend a little bit more, to make it a little bit more vibrant. And then bring it down here. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to take this orange shade right here, which is E1, and we're going to put this in the middle. Now we're going to take this Luxie blending brush and just go in and kind of take that in a little notch. So it gives that more halo-y effect. And if you need to go back in, you can. Now I don't tend to make this halo too much, but you guys can kind of see the effect now of the sunset. So before we finish up this eye look, I'm gonna take what I can off my finger, and we're gonna deepen up a hair, and I'm gonna take this hot pink, neon pink again, and go in the edges one last time to make it a little bit more pinkier, as you guys can see. And we're gonna go underneath of the eye now. As close as we can get to our lash line, so you guys can see. And we're not going too close to the inner corner because we're gonna take a little bit of the neon orange shade and blend it all together like that. And then we're gonna pop a little bit on our corner highlight. If I can just grab my brush now. I'm not gonna wet my brush at all. We're gonna take this pinky color, B3. And we're gonna do something like that. So I'm going to put on my mascara now, which is the usual. You guys know I love it. Let me find it. So I must have put it back in the drawer. Is my Benefits They're Real. I'm gonna do this eye real quick, finish this up, and then I will go off camera and then show you guys the final result. So I'm going to go off camera to finish the other eye and then finish the rest of my face, and I'll be right back. Hi guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and you guys will see me in my next video. Bye!